Hidden within the pages of the Bible lies a creature so terrifying that even today, no one agrees what it truly was. Its name was Leviathan. Some called it a monster. Others believed it symbolized chaos itself. But why would the Bible describe such a terrifying creature in extraordinary detail? Imagine standing beside an ancient sea, knowing something enormous was moving beneath the waves, yet seeing nothing except the endless, restless water. For thousands of years, sailors whispered stories about waters they refused to cross, convinced something ancient waited silently below the surface. Then, one remarkable passage changed everything. The Bible described a creature so powerful that no ordinary human could hope to overcome it. Its scales were said to fit together like armor. Its strength inspired fear. Its presence turned confidence into terror before anyone dared approach. Was Leviathan an actual creature witnessed by ancient people, or was it a powerful image used to reveal something even greater? The answer has fascinated historians, archaeologists, theologians, and believers for centuries. Yet no explanation has ever satisfied everyone searching for the truth. What makes this mystery extraordinary is that Leviathan appears in multiple biblical passages, each adding another remarkable piece to the puzzle. Every description raises more questions than answers. The deeper we look, the more impossible this ancient mystery seems to become. But before discovering what Leviathan may have been, we first need to understand the dangerous world where these incredible accounts were written. To ancient civilizations, the sea represented uncertainty, danger, and forces beyond human control. It was beautiful, mysterious, and often terrifying. Storms appeared without warning. Ships vanished beyond the horizon. The ocean became a place where survival depended on courage, skill, and faith. Within that unpredictable world, one name stood above every terrifying legend. A creature that even kings would never dream of challenging. So who, or what, was Leviathan? And why did the Bible preserve its story for generations? The answer may be far more astonishing than you expect. Long before modern maps charted the oceans, people believed the sea concealed mysteries too vast, too dangerous, and too powerful for anyone to fully understand. Among every creature mentioned throughout Scripture, none inspired more fear, curiosity, or debate than the mysterious being known as Leviathan. Unlike ordinary animals, Leviathan wasn't introduced as something easily hunted, captured, or controlled. Its description immediately separated it from every familiar creature. The most detailed account appears in the book of Job, where God challenges Job with a simple but impossible question. Can you pull in Leviathan with a fishhook? The question wasn't about fishing. It revealed how completely beyond human power this creature truly was. The description continues with powerful imagery. Strong jaws, tightly sealed scales, incredible strength. Every detail paints a picture of overwhelming power beyond ordinary imagination. Its scales were described as fitting together so closely that even air could not pass between them, forming an almost impenetrable armor unlike anything known. No hunter could frighten it. No weapon could easily overcome it. According to Scripture, confronting Leviathan meant facing something far beyond human strength. But here's where the mystery deepens. The Bible never clearly identifies Leviathan as any animal we recognize today, leaving generations searching for answers. Some readers compared it to a crocodile because of its armor-like scales and terrifying jaws. Others quickly noticed those comparisons explained only part of the description. Certain passages describe Leviathan moving through the sea with astonishing power, leaving behind a churning wake that transformed calm waters into foaming white waves. Other verses use poetic language so extraordinary that scholars continue debating whether every description should be understood literally, symbolically, or through both perspectives together. Whatever the intended meaning, one truth becomes unmistakable. Leviathan represented something humanity could never dominate through intelligence, courage, or military strength alone. That message becomes even more remarkable when we remember who was speaking. These weren't legends told around campfires. They were words preserved within sacred scripture. If Leviathan truly reflected a real creature, what kind of animal could inspire descriptions unlike anything recorded elsewhere in the ancient world? If Leviathan wasn't simply an ordinary crocodile, then why did ancient writers describe it with details unlike any creature confidently identified today? One famous passage describes Leviathan's snorting as flashing light and its breath as blazing fire, creating one of Scripture's most unforgettable images. Many scholars believe this language is poetic, emphasizing unmatched power rather than describing biology, while others continue exploring different interpretations of these extraordinary verses. The Bible never pauses to explain every mystery. Instead, it often invites readers to reflect on truths that reach far beyond simple observation. Whether every detail was literal, symbolic, or both, the central message remains unmistakable. Leviathan represented a force no human could ever hope to master. Imagine standing on a lonely shoreline at sunrise, watching the sea grow strangely silent, unaware that something unimaginably powerful might exist beneath those endless waters. Ancient people respected the ocean because it reminded them how small humanity truly was. Leviathan became the ultimate symbol of that overwhelming reality. Yet the story of Leviathan was never intended to glorify fear. Instead, it pointed toward an even greater truth hidden within the biblical narrative. After describing Leviathan's terrifying strength, Scripture immediately shifts the focus away from the creature and toward the one who created it. Because if no human being could stand before Leviathan, what kind of power would it take to command the creature without fear? Everything leads to one remarkable conclusion. Leviathan was never introduced to make people fear the sea. Its story revealed something infinitely greater than the creature itself. When God spoke of Leviathan, the focus wasn't the monster's power. It was the breathtaking difference between human limitations and God's unlimited authority over creation. The message was simple but unforgettable. If humanity couldn't overcome Leviathan, then no challenge was ever beyond the Creator who formed the heavens and the earth. The book of Job reminds us that creation contains wonders beyond our complete understanding, inviting humility instead of pride before the mysteries of the natural world. For centuries, readers have debated Leviathan's identity. Yet the Bible never makes solving the mystery its ultimate purpose or final destination. Instead, it points every question back toward the Creator, reminding us that true wisdom begins by recognizing there are mysteries greater than ourselves. Perhaps Leviathan was inspired by an extraordinary creature. Perhaps it also carried deeper symbolic meaning. Scripture leaves room for thoughtful discussion without providing every answer. That mystery may be exactly why Leviathan continues captivating historians, theologians, archaeologists, and curious readers thousands of years after these words were first written. The greatest mystery isn't whether Leviathan still exists. The greatest mystery is why its story continues speaking to every generation searching for truth. So, the next time you read the ancient pages of the Bible, remember this. Some mysteries weren't written simply to satisfy curiosity, but to inspire wonder. And perhaps that's why Leviathan remains one of the Bible's most unforgettable creatures. Not because humanity understood it completely, but because it reminds us that some mysteries still belong to God alone. If you're fascinated by the mysteries hidden within the Bible, subscribe to Jesus Faith Verse and join us as we uncover the next ancient creature mentioned in Scripture.